serious cash to get that far along. Bale in the back, silage in the front, and then we can just pull away. Yeah, much better way of doing it. Swing us round and in to feed the cows. Is that enough turning circle to get this trailer in here? Oh, that's tight. I think we're in. Yeah, we got away with it. So let's empty that out. And away we go again. The cows are going to be fully fed by the end of today. Opening this end door here means that we've been able to get the feed the whole way along. That is really, really useful for the cows. We might leave the feeding trailer actually in this shed. I think we've got a little bit of an issue with trying to store everything. And I think having the feeding trailer in the shed makes sense. We've got enough space to turn around here. And then all we need to do is move the Xylon out the way to get things into position again. And in fact, if we move the Xylon over here, we can then get ourselves in position to get more hay bales out from under there. Just put the last hay bale in so we can get this out of the way. Actually, we'll put this just in the shed around here for now. Clearing that. Yeah, and into here. Turn that off. And then over here, we'll fill that up with silage. Get some more TMR. And this Rostel match feeding trailer working very, very well for us. I'm quite pleased with this. We'll take a slightly wider turn this time, and that should give the trailer enough time to straighten out before it comes through the door, like so. Empty out. We could do with a little bit more feed down this end, and this should top us out. I don't expect us to need to put any more in here after this load. This is going to keep the cows going for a good long while. Should keep them going at least to spring, which is great news, because it means we can just concentrate on getting our fields ready. Yeah, there we go. 2,771 liters. We will bring this to here, jump out, and just detach the trailer. Leave that there. And then if we pull out of here, just close this door. And when we need to top them up a little bit, there's a little bit there. In the meantime, I need to go and get my water trailer because we are out of water down at the greenhouses, and I think our sheep could do with a little bit of extra water as well. So we're refilling from down at the animal market with the water as we did last time. Pull out of here and back round. And to be honest, I have not been keeping a good enough eye on this section of our farm. Our greenhouses I haven't touched in a while. Same goes for the sheep. The greenhouses have been fairly good. They've not been well, we've not really seen anything from them. The sheep are lower on water but are okay, I think. Yeah, the greenhouses here, yeah, 20,000 liters. We are a long way off, so we'll turn that on. Grass silage, we can deactivate that because that's used up all the grass now. And looking at our sheep are getting near to reproducing. They've produced 600 liters of wool, but their water's down to about half. We can put a single tank of water in here to top them up. Do we have, oh, we do have a full pallet of wool? No. So that's half a pallet of wool we've got off here. They're not producing very fast, the sheep, to be honest. I think we might see if we can make some money off lamb, though. If we're that close to having some sheep reproduction, then it might be worth seeing if we can sell some lambs and make some money that way. We'll see how much they're worth. Lambs tend to be worth more than older sheep. This will be my 6th trailer of water and should mean that we are full then on the greenhouses. So let's bring this in here and just unload it. There we go, and unload that. And I'm not expecting all of this to go in, and whatever doesn't, we will immediately put in for the sheep. And I think I'm going to go and grab an extra extra tanker for the sheep as well. They don't need it at the moment, but it will make sense. Will that unload there? I want that unload there. Maybe we need to get a little bit closer. There we go. And just get that 1,000 litres out, and then we'll go and grab another trailer. And just, that should mean that our sheep are all good. I'll then grab another trailer full, and we'll take it up and make sure that the horse is good and has enough. Refill that. And does Hope have enough water? In fact, no, we don't need to do water for the horse at all. We just need to give some oats every so often. And we might need to mix in some other food. Yeah, 57. Oh, wow. I wish we'd have realized that about the root crops. We could have given the horse some of the sugar beet. And had that worked for a good while. That's annoying. We'll shove some hay in there though today, and make sure the horse is okay with that. For now, yeah, we don't need to overload water into there at the moment. We do need to overload water into here. And of course, if we've got a little yard tractor, we could do this job with that, and it might be a little bit more maneuverable. But at the moment, we're all good. Let's unload that. And this should keep the sheep going for a while. In fact, yeah, that has completely filled the sheep up. So all of our animals are okay. We'll head back up to the farm and see what else needs doing today. As I was saying a moment ago, it looks like we need to give some hay to the horse as well as possibly some root crops. I am a little bit annoyed with myself for that. That I didn't realize that earlier, and we could have made sure the horse was kept nice. I have been riding it every day. I've been making sure that it's getting plenty of exercise, but I just haven't been feeding it root crops. Let's get that rear one up, seeing as that seems to be stacked on top. There we go. Lift that off. Back it out. We've still got a fair amount. I think what we will probably do in the springtime, though, is make hay bales first. Put this here. That should give the horse a good chunk of feed. Yeah, that's better. We still need more base food in there, but that should help get the health up, and hopefully it's only 5% on the root crops. So we'll keep an eye on that, and when we, if we get a chance to do another root crop, well, if we get another root crop field, we'll make sure we do hold on to some of that for the horse. But yeah, it's a little bit of a kicker to realize that I can't really do much with root crop stuff because we don't have any root crop stuff on the farm, and I haven't been planning to actually do any. Now, what are the repair status of our vehicles like? We have inspection in 8 months. We have inspection on the combine in 8 months. I think we went and repaired everything already. I think we're good there. Yeah, that's 8 months as well. So what I'm going to go and do today then, seeing as it's only 12:35, is we might as well take this trailer full of lime that we have kicking around. That is all of the lime that we have around the farm. And I'm just going to go and spread this while I've got a little bit of spare time today. And that way, when we come to do the fields in a bit, we'll be able to get them easily turned around. We've got a bit of mulching to do as well, actually. So if we finish off these 2 jobs today, These are the ones that we need to do before we get the plow out and before we start getting fields planted. We'll have plenty of time to do that in the new year. And the only thing that we will need to do between now and then is to sell off the corn, which has not yet hit best price. We're expecting it to have a large uptake or uptick in the next couple of days. And as soon as it does that, we will get it sold off. But right now, it's not doing it. In fact, if I find myself with some time on my hands today still, we might just move forward and see if we can get that sold. I'm using a technique on this field that does mean that we get the whole field covered, but does look a little bit weird at the end. Because we're using precision farming, and so the line gets shut off when we're not actually needing it, we're able to turn around in these larger circles and get a pretty good coverage across. It means we overlap for those places that we haven't caught, and we end up just sort of looping back and covering everything anyway. It's working pretty effectively, to be honest. It means we stay on the field all the time while we're turning. As long as we get the bits that we're missing in the turns, which I didn't actually manage to do with that turn, we're doing pretty good. Yeah, it's working well for the most part. I've got a small dot to cover there, and I'm hoping we're going to be left with 50% of our load here at the end, because we've got a second field to do. Whole field covered, and we're just under a full tray, or half a full trailer. That is annoying. That is very annoying, because it may mean we don't quite have enough to do the next field. Although the next field is mostly loam, so I don't know if that's going to increase our usage, I think. So we are probably going to need some extra lime around here to make sure that this field all gets done, which is a little bit annoying. Yeah, we're doing a 0.875 spread here. It's gonna be a heavy usage field, this one. Again, slightly different technique I'm trying on this. We're doing headlands first, seeing if that closes the gap and makes things easier in the turns. I am going to have to go in and do the corners because it has missed some bits there. But in general, this has been fairly successful so far. We do have really heavy usage on this field, though. Surprisingly high usage in places. So I'm going to go around with the 13% I've got left. Just get these corners covered. Hopefully avoid tree. Yeah, there we go. It is possible to get round in these corners, but it's not the easiest of things. And to then maintain yourself on the next row. So yeah, you can see there I tried to keep into the corner as much as possible, didn't quite make it, so we'll go forwards, and that should cover that corner. Then we'll swing out a little bit for this one, like so. That might get the coverage in the corner. Swing back out here and start moving up the field to start filling things in. But I think we will have used up the remainder of this lime probably by the end of the next row. One more big bag should do the trick. And down to the last 20 litres and we're out. Right, let's pop down the shop and get refilled. Purchase a big bag, £350. Yeah, okay. All loaded up in our spreader. Let's head out to the field and get it finished off. I think we might have everything covered in this field now. We've got a little bit of section down this end of the field, but I'm not actually sure this is still spreading down here. Nope. We've got close enough down this middle bit for that all to be countered. And so there's just this section at the end. There's also, well, there's a bit that's been missed down the bottom corner, so we'll go and get that. Yeah, there's a bit down here, and there's a bit in the corner of field 5 that I can see as well. So we'll go and catch that as well. Just that bit there. We'll cross here and just grab this bit in this bottom corner here, and we're done. There we go. That is fantastic. We've got both of these fields limed, and we now need to get field 6. And I think I saw a little tuft there on field 5. We've got to get that mulched. So we'll get the Xylon out and we'll get that going probably in the next video or so. We need to start getting these fields plowed as well, ready for spring seeding. So there's a fair amount to do on those 3 fields to get them ready. But we're looking in a pretty good place, especially as we still need to sell off all of that corn. And we're going to be keeping a close eye on the price. And we'll probably end up selling when we do the plowing. Right, where are we going to put this? I'm just going to stick it in this shed for now. We are going to need to put it somewhere, though. I think we need to really work out what fits where, because all of our equipment pretty much is either in here or stuck in the grass, the other end of the cow shed. And I need to work out exactly where everything's going to go. Let's go put this tractor in the shed down here. We got space and it'll fit. Yeah. And this is a good place, really, to park our tractors. Just got to get in there. There's plenty of space in here, and the tractors fit in here quite nicely. Need to put them in. Right, there we go. Turn the lights off. And that's good. And I think that is probably a good place to leave it for today. So I'm going to leave it here. All that remains is for me to say
thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Special thanks to all my patrons and channel members. Your support is invaluable in making these videos and helping the channel to grow. For more from Virtual Farmer, check out the links below, follow on Twitch to watch live, and for more videos, subscribe and ring that bell. I will see you next time. Goodbye.